For super cheap FIFA points to open up packs and get the highest rated players, go to CD Keys. They have iOS and Android top-ups cheaper than retail with instant delivery. The links are in the description. Go check them out. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to another episode of the FIFA Mobile, A Road to Glory. We kicking things off with a victory in the league tournament against our opponents that you saw placed yesterday. Got a lot of requests from people in the league, incidentally, to do this, and then no one taking their turns. Not that it matters, because it really doesn't make, it has no bearing on anything, really. It's basically a championship between everyone in the league. So if you are in the league and you want to, play against someone else, this is your opportunity to do so. I'm going to be doing more of these more often. I may forget now and again, but more often than not, you're going to see one of these go up. So incidentally, we came up against Bobby, who has been actually gifting me a few things the last few days. Been gifting me a few beginner packs. In fact, we have one in this episode to reveal as well. So thank you very much, Bobby. Although I'm not that grateful because of what you've done to me. You've scored 16 goals against me in 2 games, which, by the way, is a very good, admirable amount of goals. I decided to go forth and try to score 17 across 2 games. Not an easy task, although I am getting much better at the game. The amount I'm playing it at the moment, due to the fact that we're doing a lot more videos on it now that we have the second channel up and running. I'm playing a lot more in general because I've got 2 accounts. So I'm getting the hang of the game and how to draw the lines, how to score goals, how to break through defences. We came very close, and right at the death, 45th minute, we actually equalised to make it 16 all across 2 games. Unfortunately, we still pick up the defeat. I'm not really sure what it is. I can't look at the, how he scored in the first half, second half kind of situation. It won't let me look at it. But I can tell you that it's probably down to away goals, unfortunately. But I was a bit salty at the time. I'm not so much anymore. Road to riches. Let's kick things off with a bang in the live events for the day, is it? I mean, the road to riches is never really kind to me. I think the most I've ever gotten is about 1,000 coins. But this time, Lady Luck, 10,000 coins. I saw someone on Twitter get 250,000, and I was like, that could be me. The Camelot gods came shining down, and I won 10,000, so I'm happy with that. Then they released a 2011 Ultimate Flashback Gonalons live event, which is really interesting, really, because I didn't think anything of it at the time. Click play, and it said, hey, you're going to get to use a Gonalons for this one. So here he is, bang, top of the net. The Fellaini scored the first one, Gonalons scored the second, and he scored the third. And I tell you what, I was very impressed with him. Although I only had him for like 6 seconds or something stupid, I was very, very impressed. We level up to level 42, and we get 2,200 coins and 100% refill of our energy. And we also unlock a 4-4-1-1 target man formation, which I will not be using. I still stand by the fact that they should reward you more for leveling up than what they do. 2,000 coins is okay, but once I'm level 40 plus, 2,000 coins is literally a drop in the ocean. We're going to hit, and I'm not ungrateful, I just think they should reward us a little bit more from leveling up. I mean, if you're level 40 plus, you've been playing the game a hell of a lot, do you know what I mean? We pick up an MLS Cup, which I'm completely and ultimately never going to use. So, because I've only got 3 silver players and 1 MLS Cup, it's going to cost me at least 9k per gold player. It's going to cost me about 4k per silver player. The events, there's not that long left. In fact, the games are tonight, so there's only really 9 hours left to claim these things. So I decided just to trade it up to see if we could get something that was worth anything. And we got ourselves a 73 rated and right mid Cerner, which is worth about 10k, obviously. This is the gift pack from Bobby, so thank you very much to you, my friend, for gifting me that. We're going to open it up right now and see if we can pull Messi. Not quite. No, I think silver's the highest rate you can get from this. But I'm okay with that because, like I said, it goes towards plans for cups, etc. We had a minimal success yesterday with some Champions events, so I decided to give it another go with the Brazils. A lot of you telling me your stories in the comment section about you getting success with Brazil, and a few of you with Germany and France as well. A couple of you saying Spain is worth it, so we might give that a go. We get to Rodrigo Ramos in the first one, so I decided, you know what, that's bad luck. We'll have to try that again. So I used, apparently I accidentally used Ramos there when I really didn't mean to, but we ended up pulling another Ramos, so it's all irrelevant really because we got him back again. But there we are. We're going to move on to today's live event now, and that is of course the Paris Saint-Germain against Lyon live event. That is the game that's kicking off later this evening, 7:45 I believe. You have to wait for that to finish before I can get the team of the week predictions out. The objective of this is to literally grab yourself a point or go on and win it. Going on and win it really doesn't do anything. I think, my personal opinion, to make it a bit more of an incentive to actually go on and win it, I let the CPU take over there. A draw should be a standard crest and player, which is what you get, and a victory should be an extra item on top of that. I think that just makes sense. We get a Leon Crest, and we also get a PSG player, and the player is... yeah, least said about that, the better. Not a gold player like I wanted. There's not that many silvers, but we managed to pull one. And my luck is crazy good, I know. Now, let's move into the tournament. We're playing against a league who are ranked 8,500 in the world, and their team isn't amazing either, which is something that we're not used to coming up against. We're actually used to coming up against players who are very, very good, high-rated defenders. He's got an elite Shawcross in defense, and that's pretty much the only player that I even recognize in this. So he doesn't have any other good players in defense, at least. And it was very easy to break this guy down, and that's just generally what most of the sides in the league look like. No disrespect to them, but we normally come up against teams who have got sort of 80+ rated defenses, regardless of where they're ranked in the world. So this is a nice change of pace. We're actually killing it right now. We're doing so well in the league against these. It's just purely down to the fact that they haven't got a high-rated team. We've scored 235 goals, and we've still got half our turns left to take. That's me reading off what's happening right now, as opposed to what you're watching. They've scored like an extra 20, so we're riding high. Now, to cap off this episode, we're going to talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing going forward. Now, we need a new player in the team. We need to strive towards something. These flash events that you see right here, they were never going to happen as far as we were concerned. I would have needed to have spent FIFA points in order to get one of these. I'll be very, very interested to know, and I want to see stats, really, but if you guys want to post in the comment section, I'll trust you, because I'm that kind of guy. Have you managed to get any of these players, right, without the Crash Door events, or the Door Crasher events that they have running every Friday and Monday, or so, like last Friday, this Monday coming? Have any of you actually managed to get one by purely doing the live event and not adding one FIFA point? If you've managed to do that, please let me know in the comment section, because honestly, right, the only player that I believe is doable out of all this is Boateng at 50, but only when he became a Door Crasher down to 20. That's literally the only instance where I believe that was possible, because the amount that they gave out in the live event was just insane. I mean, is the live event still on? I'm not even paying attention to it now, because I just don't care anymore. It's got an hour left before it unlocks, but in my opinion, that should be just constant. It should never, go locked, because they give out so little. They just leave it unlocked. People aren't going to benefit that much from it, really. Let's go back into the plan. Let me know in the comment section down below whether you've actually managed to get one of those flash players without putting any FIFA points in. Now, the thing I want to talk to you about is, first off, we're going to go into the international champions, because as you can see, if we go look at Eric Bailly, for instance, because we've added all of them here, we have 8 championship players, or champions players right now. The players that we get from doing those events like the Brazil Cups and things like that. We could easily have more. You can go on the market and get them relatively cheap, or we can just do it for fun and actually open up the champion packs. But we need 5 African Cups. Now, the problem with this is I don't really know how to get them other than buying them off the market. There is an option here to trade in an international cup and an elite trophy. The problem I have there is, how do you get an international cup? Do you know what I mean? It's one of those situations where it's not really explained that well. International cup there, maybe we could get... Yeah, see, you need 5 international cups and 25 players to get that Lucas card, which, don't get me wrong, looks insane. I mean, okay, we can't look at his stats, but I've had a look at him on Foothead, and he does look very juicy. The problem with that, of course, is I don't know how to get the international cups. I think it's just luck, purely, on the live events, but maybe I should do my research a little bit more. But the other... Basically, if you go into the market and have a look to see how much those African Cups are, you'll see right there, second one in from the left, 175,000 current bid, 180 buy now. That's going to cost us best part of $1 million in order, because there's not even that many on the market. It's going to cost us the best part of $1 million in order to get 5 of them in the first place. So we're going to be working towards that for a hell of a long time, unless I really gun it with trading, which I'm not really up for doing, because I've got a lot to do and I just can't dedicate enough time to it. So the only other option that I've seen fit here really is to go after something a little bit more obtainable and go back to these flashback players. Now, of course, we were originally going for Aguero. I don't know if you remember that ages ago. I don't know if we've got anything. We haven't got anything in the plan. We were originally going for Aguero, but I'm more than happy with Giovinco right now. So the only other thing I can really think of is defensive options. Sergio Ramos, 89 rated, not too bad at all. We could go for him. Central midfield options, which... There aren't really many. I mean, Luka Modric is a sensible one, but I think he's quite expensive. So we'll have to wait and see what we do with him. De Gea would be a really sexy option, but again, those items, those tokens are so expensive, and to buy him on the market is over $1 million coins. The only other one that I can really think of then, besides Barzagli, which is a higher rated player than Ramos, incidentally, is probably going to be the new one, Gonalons, because he really, really impressed me. The problem with that is he's a CDM. So would I do it to sell or would I do it to keep? I actually want to use him. So in my brain, I'm thinking keep. But realistically, what formations can we use that use... I want the left wing, right wing. Let me just select these. I want those positions. I want 1 striker and 2 wingers. I need that in my life, right? Central midfield-wise, I want 2 central midfield players and a CDM. The CDM then being Gonalons. I want to get rid of Marouane Fellaini because I don't like him. I think he's a tree and he just doesn't work in the game. He's too... what's the word I'm looking for? Static, robotic. He just doesn't work for me. I'm not too bothered about the defense really, because we got. I mean, we probably won't end up getting a left wing back or a right wing back. So any of my defenders is fine, even if I have to do three centre backs, because Bender is a decent player. So let's go into tactics and see if we can actually pick out something that uses a. It's kind of like a 4-3-3, like a defensive 4-3-3. I don't know if they've got the option for that. They've got the false 9. Which I don't think is an option. They got the basic, they got the wing attack. I think that's it for the 4-3-3s. There's no defensive 4-3-3 formation we can use. A 4-1-2-2 doesn't use wingers, so that doesn't work. A 4-3-2-1 uses left forward, right forward, so that doesn't work. Same with the false 9. 4-2-2 doesn't use wingers. Those use... Yeah, I don't think there's an option for this to happen, unfortunately. So... Oh, well, that's really annoying then. So what does the winger... What does the false 9 use? Let's go over here. No, wait, go over here. Show... No, wait, starting 11. Okay, so that's not going to be worth it then. Let's go select here. Let's go over and select 4-3-3 again. No, again. Let's go over. And can we select the other? Yeah, we can. False 9. Ah, so... Did I just select all... No, I didn't select the wing back. Yeah, see, it makes no difference whatsoever as to which one of those you pick. That's a shame. That is a big shame. I kind of wanted to do that. I mean, there is a 4-3-3 option in FIFA where you can have 1 CDM. You know, there is an option. I just don't understand why it's not in the game. Maybe something that they need to add, maybe more formations. I don't know whether they ever will. Probably not. So, we're a bit screwed there. So, maybe Gonalons is not the right option. So, maybe a centre-back is the right way to go. Or Modric. Just quickly before we end the episode, I do want to have a look to see whether this... I don't know where the accent over Modric's name is, so I'll just type in mod, and we'll do that and just have a look to see where Modric is. So, for the kit, we're looking at what, 15k? Just under 15k. For the Real Madrid token for Modric, you're looking at 30k there. Okay, you're looking at 15k. I don't know how many of those... I can't remember how many of which you need. Okay, the Modric token is only 12k. This is more than doable, actually. This is really doable. 13k? Okay, so the kits... So, you're going to be paying no more than about 14k regardless of which item you're after. In fact, you could pick that up for 11, pick that up for 10. Jesus, this is really cheap. Okay. I mean, the elite trophies is going to be the sticking point here, but everything is about 14 minimum, maximum 14, sorry. So let's go and have a look at Modric, because a good central midfield player is pretty much where we're at here. That's where I need, instead of Marouane. So, let's have a look. So if I just autofill that, we need three of those, so that's going to cost us no more than what, 42,000, say. That's fast math. 42,000 for the first set, which we can afford right now. The second set is going to cost us 28,000, which is 49, 46, 72-ish. And then you're going to be looking at an extra one on top of that, which is only going to cost us about 80k, 90k in total. And then you're looking at the elite trophies. So we can afford to get all the tokens right now, and then we need to go buy work towards all those elite trophies. That's the plan. That's what I'm doing. That 91 Modric will be mine. Should we set a goal? By this time next week, that 91 Modric will be mine. I would almost like to say that by this time on Friday, he will be mine. But I don't want to commit to anything. So, well, commit to anything that soon anyway. So this time next week, we're going to be obtaining that Modric for sure. I'm going to work my ass off to get it. Might open 1 or 2 packs in the week as well, depending on what they release on Monday. We'll have to wait and see. So anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode of the FIFA Mobile Road to Glory. Just a quick note, if you missed the earlier video that I released at 11 AM this morning, of course, that's where AM means, we've moved a lot of the FIFA Mobile content over to a second channel. So the link for that will be found in the description and, of course, at the end of this video. So if you're a big fan of the FIFA Mobile content and you want to continue watching player reviews and squad builders and indeed pack openings, you are better off going, well, not better off, but it's in your best interest, should we say, to go over and subscribe to that channel. The FIFA Mobile Road to Glory will remain on this channel, but everything else FIFA Mobile will go over to the second. So if you want to go watch anything over there, then feel free to do so. And yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. So thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to Xavi Newman here. Smack the like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, goodbye.